Tomorrow I die. Today I want to tell the world what happened and perhaps free my soul from the horrible weight upon it. But listen, and you shall hear how I have been destroyed. When I was a child, I had a natural goodness of soul which led me to love animals, all kinds of animals, especially those animals we call pets, animals which have learned to live with men and share their homes with them. There is something in the love of these animals which speaks directly to the heart of the man. I was quite young when I married. My wife shared with me my love for animals. We got several pets. The cat was a beautiful animal, unusually large and entirely black. I named the cat Pluto, the pet I liked best. I alone fed it, and it followed me all around the house, even through the streets. Our friendship lasted for several years, during which, however, my own character became greatly changed. I began to drink too much wine and other strong drinks. I became less loving. I became quick to anger. I forgot how to smile and laugh. My wife, and my pets too, all except the cat, felt the change. One night I came home late from the inn, walking with uncertain step into the house. I saw that Pluto was trying to stay out of my way. This made me angry beyond reason. My soul seemed to fly from my body. I took a small knife out of my coat and opened it. I took the poor animal by the neck, and with one quick movement, I cut out one of its fear-filled eyes. Slowly, the cat got well. The hole where its eye had been was not pretty, but it no longer felt pain. It ran from me in fear whenever I came near. Why should it not run? Yet this did not fail to anger me. I felt growing inside myself a new feeling. Who has not found himself doing wrong for no other reason than because he knows he should not? One day, in cold blood, I tied a strong rope around the cat's neck and hung it from a beam until it was dead. I hung it with tears in my eyes, knowing my doing so was a sin so deadly it would place my soul outside the reach of God. That same night, I heard the cries of our neighbors. I found that the entire house was filled with fire. My wife and I escaped. All we could do was stand and watch it burn to the ground. It seemed almost that the cat had in some mysterious way caused the house to burn so that it could make me pay. One night, I sat in the inn drinking. In the corner, I saw a dark object. It was a cat, almost exactly like Pluto. I offered to buy it, but the innkeeper had never seen it. As I left, it followed me home. The morning after, I discovered that this cat, like Pluto, had only one eye. How was it possible I had not noticed? This fact only made my wife love the cat more. But I found a feeling of dislike growing in me. It followed me everywhere. When I sat, it lay under my chair. When I stood up, it nearly made me fall. I began to hate that cat. One day, my wife called to me from the cellar. As I went down, the cat ran under my feet and nearly threw me down. In sudden anger, I took a knife and struck at the cat. Quickly, my wife put out her hand and stopped my arm. This only increased my anger. I turned and put the knife's point deep into her heart. She died without a sound. I knew I must do something with the body. I found a place in the wall of the cellar where stones had been added. With much effort, I put the body in and carefully put the stones back. It was impossible to know a single stone had been moved. Days passed. Then one day, several officers of the police came. Certain they could find nothing, I asked them in. Finally, they searched the cellar from end to end. I watched them quietly, and as I expected, they noticed nothing. I felt driven to let them know I had won the battle. The walls of this building, I said, are very strongly built, and as I spoke, I struck with my stick that very place in the wall behind which was the body of my wife. Immediately, I felt a cold feeling as we heard coming out of the wall itself a horrible cry. They saw the body of my wife. On the body's head, its one eye filled with fire, its mouth the color of blood, sat the cat, crying out its revenge. See you at the movies.